Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my mouse. Hold up. All right. All right, where we at? Oh, come on. Oh, why is it doing this? All right, there we go. Now that's weird. Never saw that before. I have no idea why this is doing that, but whatever. Forget it. I don't even know why it's doing that. I have no idea why it's doing that. also need to set this timer, which I'm going to do. Where the hell is the timer? Like, come on, like, stuff is just missing right now. Why is this not even up already? All right. Like somebody was messing with this computer. Oh, excuse me. Man. That's good enough. I'll just whatever. Okay. All right, so hopefully everybody will get notified one way or another. One way or another. Also, I need... Okay. All right. All right, so we good now. We are good. What's up, Melanie? Damon was good. Sherelle, what's happening? Jelani's in the building. Rich is in the building. Ben is in the building. All right, what's going on, y'all? All right, so before we start conversing about all types of things, the subject of today's live is what's the best market to trade during the epidemic? Now that's it's kind of a broad question. When I say market, I mean like we can compare and contrast various markets, instruments, etc. Of course, it's just to open up the dialogue for people that may not be familiar with TeamAlliance and what it is that we do here. So that's the theme for today. What is the best market to trade during the epidemic? Peggy, what's going on? Otis was cracking, man. All right, so my alarm is working. That's good. That's beautiful. Let me let me open up multiple charts so I can see what you guys are seeing in your market. All right, so I got the Aussie up. Let me put the pound up also. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. My apologies. All right, so I got the pound up, and let me open up the dollar yen also for my man JT. JT is the only one that I know of that is in that market, but if anyone else is, let me know so I can remember you. And the market I'm referring to is the dollar yen. All right, got the dollar yen up too. All right, so I got up the four markets that we collectively observe on TA. So I'll be able to see what you guys are looking at. If you want to bring my attention to something, just let me know. All right. All right. Excuse me. Oh, come on with the yawn. Y'all know what the yawns be meaning, man. Them yawns mean I'm going back to sleep. Melanie said I'm 301 and 0 this week. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Melanie. Love it. Rich said, what's the best market to trade? Or is it what's the best way to trade the market? We can do both. We can do both. Good questions. Very good conversation starters. Oh my gosh. Yo, I apologize. I'm sorry. Damn. First of all, I had an excellent night of sleep last night. Like, I haven't slept that good in quite a long time. I thought I slept good the other night when I first pulled the blanket out. The sleep I got yesterday was better than that sleep. I don't know what it is about that blanket, but the sleep I'm getting these days, woo. And I slept from, I would say from 12:30 to 8:30. So actually, yeah, I slept 8 hours yesterday. And that's a first for me. I don't think I've slept 8 hours since I was like 25, maybe younger than that. Yeah, man, yo, that yawning, that lets you know I got good sleep and my body's like, when we going back to the blanket. Oh man. Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you actually brought that up, Jay Carly, about the allergies, because I know also what contributed to the sleep. One of the best therapies if you suffer from allergies is steaming like your face. They actually have these now. It's like a little thing. It got like a little it looks like a back. What's the thing called? What's that game called with the little birdie and the tennis rackets? You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, it looks like the half of the birdie. You know the little net on the birdie? Like the ball and then the net on the top. If you take that top part and cut it in half, it's like half a net. It's shaped like that. And it sits on this machine. And the machine heats up. You pour water in the little reservoir and it heats up and steam rises. And you just put your face in front of it and just inhale. Just breathe it in. So I did that like 4 times yesterday because yesterday I like the allergy was getting to me heavy. I did that about 4 or 5 times yesterday. And yo, that shit put me to sleep like a baby. Like the relief, it just gave me relief. And then I went to bed, man. And I woke up this morning feeling just fully clean. Yo. So that was my experience last night. So between the face steaming and the blanket and some sleep, I feel like a new man. Like for real though. Cause you can hear the difference. Yesterday I was sounding terrible. The allergy was just tearing me up. My eyes was burning. All of this in here was just like whatever. Yeah, that was helpful though. Yep. So for anybody that suffers from allergies, that's one natural solution, without a doubt. Face steaming. You just inhale the steam. Just inhale, and keep doing it until you feel better. Until you feel less burning in your eyes and less congestion and stuff like that. Just keep doing it. Oh, okay. But it is called badminton, right? I like badminton actually. Jelani says shuttlecock. Is that another name for it, or that's a different game? Nah, I don't. Thankfully, I don't drool anymore. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what shuttlecock is. I'm assuming that that's another name for the same game, or a game similar. Like I just want to assume that. Just the fact that he said shuttlecock. Just the fact that you even use that word. Hey. Yo. Oh, so shuttlecock is the birdie. That's what it's called? Oh, look at see, all right. Now, Jelani just educated us. So, Jelani, excuse me. Shuttlecock is the name of the birdie. I didn't know that. I call it a birdie. Oh shit. Jay Garley was like, what the hell is a shuttlecock? Yeah, I didn't know that they called it that. Well, I'm still gonna call it a birdie because I don't like how shuttlecock sounds. I ain't gonna go around talking about yo, hit the shuttlecock. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I don't give a shit. I don't care that that's what it's called. Oh man. Oh, I'm just reading what Rich. He said in other places it's a busy man. Wow. Okay. Jelani said he was on the badminton team in high school, so that's how I know. Yo, first of all, what kind of high school you went to where they had a badminton team? Does anybody else have a school where you got a badminton team? That shit sound mad bougie. I never heard of that. I didn't even know that. I thought badminton was just shit that we played at a picnic. Rich said him too. Oh shit. Y'all all had badminton teams? All right, so I just was in the hood then. All right. I guess I just was in the hood all the time. We ain't had no damn badminton team. If you didn't play badminton, like, at a barbecue or something, you didn't even know what it was. Yeah, track, basketball, softball. We messed with a frisbee. But y'all had badminton teams. Okay. That's official. Jelani said he said they was far from bougie, but they had one. Jelani, where you go to high school? What city is that? Oh shit! I don't even know what I just did. In Chicago? Okay. Okay. Ramon says sound like a Harry Potter kind of school. Yo, y'all are insane. Y'all are crazy, man. What's up, Stacy? Yeah, I mean the only time I ever played badminton, like we actually went and got a badminton set, like for Models or something, and then we played it at like a barbecue at a cookout. He said, "Sound like a private school. You got to take a test to get into." Take martial arts, you get nice in tennis and badminton. Mm. I think I'm garbage in tennis. I was trash at tennis. I still am. I'm garbage. I don't even try. But I'm pretty good at handball though. See, that's the type of shit I'm like. We play handball where I'm from. We ain't got no tennis rackets. Sherelle says she nice in tennis. Oh, you got equipment in the trunk now, huh? Oh, she ready to play somebody on site. Sherelle just driving around like, yo, you want to play tennis? Just so she can whip somebody's ass real quick. Yeah. Right. She ready. She pulling. She had the light. She had the light inviting everybody to play tennis. Oh, you got tennis sneakers too? Yeah. All right. So you do your thing then. He said you got the headband too. And the leg warmers. Y'all stupid. What's catwalk? What's that? Oh, because you was in a modeling club. Okay. Wait. What's a modeling club? All right. I see. So now I see y'all talking about just like shit from where you from. Modeling club. You talking about a modeling club like in school? Anybody else had a modeling club in their school? But I guess you could have a club for whatever. I guess it's like whatever people like to do. Like at that school, then you'll have a club or a team or some shit. I guess that's how it comes to be. So I guess people just like badminton in Chicago. He said they had a badminton team. That's hard. Yeah, it's funny. We were forced to take home economics. I used to not, I didn't like taking home economics. And then when I realized that we used to make shit, like cook stuff in there, I was like, oh snap, I love home economics. When I figured out that we made pretzels and cookies, I was like, I like home economics now. Volleyball is pretty fun. I like dodgeball though. Fat mentality for life. Oh, so J. Carl, you really did everything. She said they had shows with other schools, like competitions. Wow. Yeah, that's a new one right there. That's crazy. She said she was in a modeling club on the catwalk. Had clothing designers and they made the clothes. Interesting. Ben said he was always the last one in gym class. It was fun. Gym, I think gym was the only A I used to get. I used to get A's in gym and in math. And then all my other subjects was just random. But my lowest grade was like C plus. I had to end up getting a C plus in I had a C plus in it wasn't social studies, it was another name for like it was something that was supposed to replace social studies. I used to couldn't stand like history. I used to hate that shit. Not, and it wasn't even history. It was like it wasn't history, it wasn't social studies. It was like whatever the new name was that they gave it. But it was the same shit. Yeah, it might have been like, it might have been something specific. Look, Melanie said, what was the topic again? Yo, if I didn't have the title right here in front of me, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. The topic is what is the best market to trade during the epidemic, or what is the best way to trade the market during the epidemic. That's the topic. But we end up shifting. Yeah, his story. There you go. Yep. Excuse me. There go that yawn again. Yo, that yawn is a permanent yawn, like until I get back home. I see. Ernest said the best way is the same way you trade. Ben said in and out. I know. What's so funny is that I be having a topic every day and we don't never stick to the topic. Like that shit, it don't even matter what the topic be. We get on and we just go wherever we go. Unless somebody brings up the topic again, we just be wherever. That's funny. Ramon said best way to trade the market is by studying it. Mm-hmm. Black Swan said I did try. Oh man, Shahar, I was trying to get the brand name for the blanket from Lulu yesterday. She refused to give it to me. She forgot. I'm gonna find it though. Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. Do something real quick, and I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I found it. I found it. But that ain't the color that I have though. Oh, Shahar, you might not like the color that I got. Lulu didn't like the color when I got it. But it's masculine looking. But she like how I feel though. So I don't understand. I'm like, what difference do it make how it look? Where is it? Is this it? Oh, I think it's this. Let me see something. Is it this? Nope, that ain't it. Well, thought I had it. That ain't it. Let me see. And a partridge in a pear tree. Why am I singing that? Why is that in my head right now? You know why that's in my head? Because it's like a Christmas blanket. That's why. Yo, that's crazy. That shit made me start singing a partridge in the pear tree. Is this it? Oh, I think I found it. Let me see. Ooh, they saying it's sold out too. Is this it? Let me see something. That's it. Yep, that's the one. That is the one. Damn, they saying they don't have it here. But I'm gonna send you the link for it anyway. But I don't want to send you the link and they don't have it though. I wouldn't want to do that. I'm gonna try to see if they got it somewhere before I give you the link. And what is going on with what is that about? What? Hold on, let me see something. Why? Oh snap. Damn, man. Yo, they closed down Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and all of their distribution centers, offices, e-commerce sites. They are all temporarily closed. That's crazy. They shut everything down. Home Goods, Home Sense, Sierra, they all closed. Even the distribution center. So in other words, you can't even buy shit online. Wow, that's crazy. That's I didn't even know this. I didn't even know that. Wow. Oh shit. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna find it for you somewhere, Shahar. I'll figure it out. I will find it for you. But that's ill right there. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, a lot of them are. A lot of them are. Ramon said restaurants, franchises are also going out of business due to the pandemic. Wow. Oh, they announced that back in March? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I see what you're saying, J. Carly. That makes sense. Right. They get their merchandise from other stores overstock. Right. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and I mean, see, like it's so crazy because this is conversation we was having the other day about what businesses are going to survive this shit. Wow. I am watching the EU, J. Carly. And I'm watching it a little closer now. Not quite there yet. Let me look at what this behavior look like and just see. Yeah, it ain't. It's not there yet on the EU. EU still got a little shaker, like a salt shaker in it, a little bit. EU still got a little shoulder action, little. EU's like, yeah, this shit is stupid. Yeah, little Harlem Shake. Yes. EU was like, that shit is it paused on you. It had you think it was gonna just hold it, and then it was like, yo, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all crazy for even entertaining my madness. Like, this shit is so stupid. Look at Melody. She said, I knew you could shake it, Mark. Oh, gosh. Yep, you thought I was holding. Nah. What'd you say, Jay Carly? Oh, yeah, the Harlem Shake. I saw that. Oh, Mark's little helper per jail member? Oh, snap. Yeah, you only pulled it up for me. Okay, I got it. That old Uncle Willie two-step move. Yep. Look, Stacy, she ain't playing no games. She said, you asked what business is going to survive. TA, baby. Oh, snap. Hey, man. I be on topic. Y'all be drifting. Y'all be talking about blankets and badminton and shit. It's y'all, man. It ain't me. Nah, man, it ain't me. I be chilling. I be mad focused. When I came on, I said what the topic was, and then y'all went off, and then that was it. I gotta start saying my disclaimer. Listen. Yep, yeah. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Rich said, he said, I went in on it and got tumbleweeds. See, y'all shut Rich down too. I didn't even see Rich's joint. I didn't even see his comment because of y'all. Y'all being here bullshitting. Oh, snap. Yo, that is hilarious. What you're looking at, the GU? Let me take a glance at that. Glee. GU is stabilizing. It looks like it's out of position right now. Same for the euro dollar. Same for The Aussie. Well, actually, the Aussie's in position, but it is priced out. I don't know what it looked like at the very beginning, and I also am curious to see how it ends. That will give a lot of information on the Aussie. Um, but Euro looks pretty stable. Pound actually looks pretty stable. Even the dollar yen. So everything looks like it's stabilizing. Even the Aussie. Aussie stabilizing also. So things just need to get into position and do what it do. Yeah, that's funny, Ernest. That shit is funny. Be all over the place. Yeah, it did price out. Yep, shout out to God for God's protection and blessings. 100%. Shahara said, "Y'all pay your offer when you arrive. Make sure you like the video on this Passover." Yes, yes, yes. Ben, did you mention something about the county center? You said something about they put up hospitals there. I was actually up there last week and I saw the it was like huge tents, and I'm saying tents because it was like it's temporary. Like it's not like they put up buildings. It was like tents. But yeah, I had drove past that. There was no one out there though. I'm wondering what they're actually using that for though. So at first I was thinking that they were using it for testing, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, you live in White Plains? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious what they are using it for. They said for hospitals. Okay. Well, how long have they been up for? And I don't know why your notifications are not coming, Shahar. I don't know what that's about. That's crazy. I didn't hear that, Ramon. They ain't say that. They're gonna bury people in Central Park. Where you get that from? Ramon just be making shit up. Nobody said that. What are you talking about? Nah, that's a bullshit. That's it. So you all right? So you actually read it? All right, nah, I don't believe that. They're not gonna do that. They're not. Then why would they do that? That doesn't even make sense. Why would they do that? Like, why would you pick Central Park to bury people? I don't understand. Yeah, that's stupid. Now, them having refrigerated trucks, I've seen those. Yes, that they're using as temporary morgues. Yes, I've seen that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the procedure is when there is like a pandemic like this that goes on. And no, it's not that. No, it's not that. Nah, that's not true, man. Nah, that's not true at all. The last 4 days, they had less hospitalizations in New York. I'm not sure. Like, you gotta be careful when you looking at news, because some people just be out there making shit up and posting it like it's real news. Like, some of it is just straight bullshit. So, although you may not like the actual news channel, but just stick to the main channels. That's typically where actual news is taking place. Your regular news channels. All right, but anyway, so let me see if I could try to get back on topic. What was the topic again? What's the best market to trade during the epidemic? Yeah, so let's discuss that. And really the question I'm asking there is, what are the best markets? Meaning, like, how some people like the stock market, some people like Forex. Of course, we trade on NADEX, which is actually Forex, because Forex is the underlying market that it's based upon. But we're trading binaries specifically, so it's a different instrument. It's not traditional Forex directly. It's based on Forex markets, but it's not Forex itself. Binary options are an instrument that you can trade on the Forex market. So yeah, so some people like the stock market, some people like um, mutual funds, some people like Bitcoin. I was curious to know what people think is the best market to look at, like now with the pandemic specifically. Where do you think the most opportunity will be? I know a lot of companies, their stock prices were cut dramatically as a result of the pandemic recently. Some, like there's companies out there, their stock price got cut in half. Some of them 60, 70%. So I'm curious to know what people feel. Mm. Okay. I see what you said, Ramon. Adele said the best market is the one that you're putting in the work to obtain the skill. Ben said Forex markets are the best. Everybody trades money, but not everybody trades stocks. Right. The reason I want to dialogue about it is because I actually want somebody to come on and say stocks. That's actually what I want, because I want to have a dialogue about it as to why a person would feel that the stock market is the best market to be in right now. But really what I'm doing is I'm trying to pull people who are in the stock frame of mind because they're in the mainstream. Like most people, it's kind of like if somebody was to stumble on this live stream and, we're talking about Forex and what we do and NADEX and all of that. A person that's in the mainstream doesn't even know what this is yet. But then somebody in the mainstream also can be actively in the stock market. So it's a good dialogue and discussion to have for a person like that, so that they can just be introduced to the fact that there are other markets aside from the stock market. You know what I mean? So that's really why I like to create these lives with these topics. So when somebody is looking at information online, if they stumble on one of these lives, they'll be educated, or at least introduced to new information. Because we already know the answer. But for many people, they don't even understand what any other market is aside from the stock market. They think everything is a stock market. So that's really the reason that I'm asking these questions and these topics. Paley said they're all the best with skill, but the biggest opportunity long term is Bitcoin. Yeah, like even for the crypto people, right? Crypto people, you can't tell them nothing sometimes. They're like, yo, man, Bitcoin forever. Wakanda forever. Ben said he always trades where the most liquidity is, and that's the Forex market. Oh my goodness. That got to be 10 yawns. My goodness. Ramon, they think the New York Stock Exchange is the only exchange of stocks and currency. Right, right. And I do want to try to help folk to understand that it's not. Mullah said his uncle lost 60,000 over the last month, so hell no. He lost 60,000 in the stock market. Man, I mean that's about right. Well, if he lost 60, then he must have had a pretty decent sized portfolio. All right, Ernest. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, there's a shot right there. That's one shot, Adele. Well, one thing about the, and I'll come back to that. Let me read what y'all are saying. Shahara said, if you stumbled upon this video and you're trading Forex, I tell people to consider binaries. Mullah said, yeah, the stock market, he put a lot of money in it since he was young. So Mullah, it sounded like that's his retirement funds. Is that what it is? Like his 401k? Is that what he's referring to? 401k? Rich said, for me, stocks are like a secondary entity to invest into from the capital that you created with trading NADEX. If you're into stocks, that is. Right. Right. Just like any other business or any other thing that you would want to finance, that you would want to fund. You can fund anything that you want to do with your income from trading NADEX with the skill that we have on TA, or from trading NADEX in general with whatever your skill set is. Banks definitely trade on Forex. Yes, they do. Paley said, what's hard about the stock market, one stock can have no liquidity for months. Mullah said, from stock in different companies. Okay, so he trades in the stock market independently, you saying? This is not his retirement funds. This is just him trading on his own? And Adele, that's a good question. That's a good question right there. Yeah, see, like this, that's the type of stuff I want to spark up. That's a good question. And give me a second. Let me look at this EU real quick. Nope. Nope, EU still got some bursting in it. Yep, still got some bursting in it, so no. So what Adele asked was, what do you say to people who are using their last to trade stocks? That is a good question. Um, don't do it. Don't use your last money to trade anything. Not just, all right, here's my advice if you down to your last money. Just hold it, just save it. Like literally just put it to the side and save it. Just try to hold on to it. I don't think that it's wise to try to trade if you're down to your last period. Excuse me. You should never put yourself in a position to lose the last of what you have, especially when you're doing it from that standpoint. Like, you don't want to be in the position where you're using your last to do something with, because that means you're under pressure for whatever it is that you're doing to work. And that may not be the case. What you do may not work. What if it don't work? So now you don't have anything. No, definitely not. Yep, definitely not. And Mullah said he knows his uncle's a millionaire. He doesn't want to tell nobody. He probably does have a lot in his 401k. If he's been working and he's been saving in the 401, yeah, definitely. I mean, like, investing in the stock market over time is profitable. And there's a difference between investing in the stock market and trying to trade stocks. They're not the same thing. Over time, historically, the stock market always goes upward. Even after crashes, even after dips, even after recessions, even after, you know, anything that goes on, even like what's going on now. The stock market is going to bounce back. It may not do it anytime soon, but over time, it will definitely bounce back. That's why if you look at now as a time to begin a plan of investing, an investment plan is different than trading. And they are two separate things. So, like what we do is trade. An investment plan is not trading. With an investment plan, you're not trying to generate short-term profits. You're putting aside money on a consistent basis and you're just building up your equity in your investments over time. And you just remain consistent with the plan. And you just do that over time. So that right there is the best approach for the average person who wants to invest in the market. If you want to invest in the market, you should do it slowly and you should do it over time. And you should not try to time and trade the stock market. You shouldn't do that, in my opinion. So it's important that people like realize the difference. There's a difference between trading and investing. They're not the same. Yep, they're not the same. What's happening, Jason? Yeah, funny. Edmund said, hell no, wait for the stimulus check. That is funny. Shahara said it's too much of a gamble. Might as well just buy a Powerball ticket. It's the same thing. Money down the drain. Yeah, it is. What about the people who are not in proximity of others to encourage them or talk them out of their stupid decisions? Well, hopefully you'll run into one of these live streams and you'll just sit down and watch it so you can hear me tell you don't be stupid. Don't be stupid and use your last money for anything. Ben is like, forget stocks. You gotta forget that shit. Yeah, and yeah, we were talking about day trading the other day. Well, matter of fact, that was yesterday. Yeah, day trading is a whole nother thing. And it's very stressful. Ramon said you can always invest in TA and wait for that reserve money to grow. But in the meantime, train to become an ATM machine. Yep. There we go. Shahara said, if you short on money, but you want to replace your income, invest in a skill set. All facts. Yep. And look into a skill that'll be around after this is over. I think, was that the vlog I made yesterday? I think the vlog I made yesterday literally was talking about that. Like what skill sets are going to be valuable when the pandemic is over with? What's still going to be rocking? Even looking into what's rocking now. Like now, like right now was the time to try to position yourself for later. I know right now a lot of people are thinking like survival mode. A lot of people are in that frame of mind because a lot of job losses, a lot of layoffs, a lot of companies going out of business, etc. So people are thinking more like survival mode, but I think that you have to think ahead in order to position yourself before shit goes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? While you still have the opportunity to do it, you want to plan ahead, not just try to survive right now. It's very dangerous to think like that. He said, what's for dinner? Oh, snap. Y'all are funny. Do you recommend trading in the stock market? Trading in the stock market, no. Investing in the stock market over the long term, yes. Like if you had an IRA, if you have some type of IRA or if you got a 401k at your job, I recommend that you max it out. Whatever the maximum is that you can contribute, you should be contributing the max. Especially if they match you. If your employer provides you with a match, you should contribute the max that you can to get the full match. Do it. That's one of the easiest, most passive ways to invest in the markets is through your 401k. Now, understand that that's long term. That this is not something where you're going to be checking it every month or so. No, like just do it and forget about it. That's for your long. That's for later. You investing in the stock market over time. It's like you creating a retirement fund for yourself if you in the workforce. And this is just advice for regular people that don't know or want to be bothered with trading. Like, because trading is not for everyone. Understand too. This is important because I think that you need to have self-awareness. Everybody is not built to trade. Everybody's not built to work on patience and just like to work on the mindset. Everybody is not built like that. For some people, it's going to be very difficult to develop the skill set. It's going to be hard as hell. Not to say you can't do it, but what I'm saying is if you attempt to do it, It is going to be hard for most of you just because of the way that you're conditioned. You're conditioned with an employee's mentality. So it's difficult to shift into trading as a business. That's why I'm differentiating between the two things when we talk about the markets. Trading the markets and investing in the market are two different things. If you know that you don't have patience and discipline and you don't have the time and you don't want to do it and blah, 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 you don't want to learn how to trade and you want to learn the skill set, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to invest, understand, don't look at the stock market like this thing that's going to make you money overnight. That's not what it's for. The stock market is a long-term investment strategy. And yes, I said strategy. That's the only time that strategy is relevant, when you investing in the stock market, because you do need a strategy, an approach to use. If you're younger, you can be more aggressive with the stocks. The older that you get, the more conservative you should be with the type of stocks that your 401k or your IRA is investing in. And again, this is advice for the workforce. This is advice for working people that don't want to trade. You need to still be investing long term in the markets, because that's going to give you the best opportunity to build up a nest egg over time. Just think, like understand what I'm saying. I'm giving two separate sets of advice right now. So, and again, self-awareness. You got to know yourself. So it's important. And that's why I like to do this, because like this is valuable. This discussion is very valuable, for people. Like I said, everybody's not built to trade. Everybody is not built for this. Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody is not built to understand what risk actually is. Some people just don't accept the fact that risk is lack of skill. There's some people that will never accept that idea. You can't tell them that, oh, but nah, I'm risking my money. You try and explain to them, nah, you're not risking your money. The reason you're going to lose your money is because you don't have any skill in the market. That's why you would lose. They don't understand it. It never clicks for them. So because of that, they're going to be jammed up. If you don't accept what risk actually is, there's no way possible that you'll be able to trade as a business. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not even accepting the idea of risk. So you ain't going to be able to do it. I don't understand why people get so close to your car, man. You don't get the hell out of here. Yeah, so that's my advice. Yep, everybody can't have that patience and discipline, period. Yep. If you have anxiety and do not buy stocks, you're going to be checking it every day. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. When you're investing, you need to get it and leave it alone. Yes. Yes. Mullah said, I've been doing my research on the crypto Ripple. I think it's going to pop in a few years. Could be. I don't know the timing of when things will do that, but I know that in the crypto space, you definitely will have substantial move to the upside in the future, without a doubt. Yep, you definitely will. That's why I'm always buying. That's why I buy them consistently each week. Like I had bought actually quite a few more Bitcoin, full Bitcoins, when it dropped down to below 5,000, when it was like at 40 some hundred. I think it was 4,700. I bought multiple Bitcoins at that price. And where is it at now? Where is it at right now? Right now it's at 7,300. So literally that's about, what's that? 47 to 73, 2,600. Yeah, so that's like $2,600 per Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So all right. That euro was hugging a strike just now. I don't know what the pound. What did the pound just do on that 445 just now? Yeah, I do remember that, Jay Carly. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That was crazy. Bought them at 11 cents. They went to $10. I remember that. Yep. Ramon, not having skills applies to everything in life. Without skills, you can be good to any employer. You can't be good to any employer, right? Peleus says they see risk, they run away, even though they don't realize skill isn't everything. Right. Right. Skill eliminates risk. That's what people don't be understanding at all. It's just like, I mean, just come on. Like, think about a tightrope walker. Just think about a tightrope walker, what they do. I'm talking about a real tightrope walker that walks a tightrope over the street. They on a tightrope from one building to another building with nothing on the ground. Nothing. You're saying, yo, you're the risk of falling, man. Yo, you could fall. Of course he can fall. Is he gonna fall? What's preventing him from falling? Just think about that. What's preventing the tightroper from falling? Skill. Skill is the only thing keeping him from falling and dying. What else is it? Oh, he's lucky. That ain't luck. Ain't nothing lucky about that shit. So you got to understand that's completely accurate as far as skill and risk. So when you look at risk and you're trying to analyze the risk has more to do with the absence of skill that you possess. You don't have skill, so you're scared to do the shit. You're scared of it. You're not skilled with that. So of course it's risky to you. But the real risk is not having the skill. You think that tightrope walker is thinking about falling when he's up there? No. He's getting from one side of the rope to the next side of the rope safely. That's it. That's his skill set. His skill set is to be confident. His skill set is to not be afraid of falling. His skill set is not even thinking about falling. His skill set is falling is not an option. See, this will help people to reevaluate the way that they look at risk. Just think about that. Think about that shit is crazy. That's crazy right there. I'm telling you, bro. But that's the thought process. Right. He's thinking about his next correct step. Exactly. It's one step at a time. He not thinking about, oh man, I hope I get to the other side. He knows that I get to the other side by taking one step at a time. It's just one step. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 over and over again. That's a good analogy right there. That tightrope shit. Yep. That's it. Only risk is not having the skill. Moolah, which device you rather have, the phone or the laptop to trade if you had no choice? The phone. Yep, I'd rather have the phone. Yep, the next one to know. You know I'm gonna catch it. Yeah, I'd rather have the phone, man. Phone is to have a phone. Like people don't understand the value of this shit right here. We literally run our entire business from this. Like if you don't, let's say you don't have a computer, but you got this. The fact that you have this means that your business is up and running at 100% at all times, which is insane. Shit is insane, man. Paley said he feel professional with the laptop. You feel like a boss, huh? I know what you want to do, Paley. You want to sit up in the the coffee shop with your laptop open, with your leg crossed, sipping on your tea and shit, with your pinky out. I know what you want to do. J. Carter said, "Me too." See, you want everybody to look at you like, oh, he's a professional. He's a professional something. I'm not sure what he's doing. You an iPhone user? Okay. I'm a Galaxy user. Adele says she deal with a computer screen for 8 hours a day at work. Last thing I want to do is look at a computer. I hear you on that. I hear you. Ramon said try 12 to 14 hours a day. That's crazy. I remember them days. I remember the cubicle days, man. I remember my cubicle days. I think I was so young though. I didn't mind it, but I would imagine as you get older, you just get tired of that shit. Cause I wasn't even where I was working for 2 years, and I was kind of like already like I'm done with this. Like I'm ready to do something else. Yep. Yeah. Life of the self-employed. Yep. Paley said, you also the type to trade underwater. Yeah, you doing a lot now, man. Moolah said, rather the computer for some reason. I can't concentrate walking around trading with my phone. Well, don't walk around. Just sit down. You don't got to walk around with it. Just sit down. Jay Carter says she got two computers running over 8 hours a day at the same time. Yeah, I mean, well, it's nice to have the choice, you know? It is nice to have the choice. Adele said Paley is one of wrestle alligators in trade. He said he could see himself trading underwater. Yeah, man, you're doing a lot. Oh, so you're not comfortable with trading around people? Then don't be around nobody. He said he don't want to walk around. So don't walk around. Sit down. You don't want to be around people. Don't be around nobody. Just sit down around nobody. Go somewhere isolated, sit down by yourself, and do your thing. There's your solution right there. Yeah, well, that's one thing I enjoy about the laptop is seeing like whatever I'm watching is on a bigger screen when I maximize the view on it. I do like that, but I don't mind the phone. I could do the same thing on the phone. You know, it depends on what I'm doing at the time. And some stuff I just can't do on the phone. That's why I have the laptop. Like I can't do editing and stuff like that on the phone. I can't manage my whole like the YouTube and doing uploads and stuff like that. I can't do that from the phone. So I need the laptop for that type of stuff. But for trading purposes, no. Trading purposes, I can be on the phone. I'm good. I ain't gonna lie. I could take a nap right now. I literally could I could lean back right now and just go to sleep. Just thinking about the blanket. That's terrible, right? Ooh, that's great. Oh man, Jason said walking around and trading shows how disrespectful you are with the market. Wow. Interesting. That's good stuff right there. I agree. Yep, I agree. That was hard. Adele, you on the phone right now. Oh shit. Moolah, he's like, let me redirect that real quick. He said, Mark do this shit all the time. What y'all talking about? But I actually don't I don't trade though. I observe. When I'm walking in the park and recording and doing a vlog, I'm looking. I'm not necessarily trading. And you know something else? If I was to actually see something manifest where I'm gonna take a trade, if I'm in the park walking, I will stop. Like you'll see me stop walking, pause, hold the phone, observe and focus, and then proceed from there. You won't see me still walking. So I just thought about that. Because sometimes when I want to take a closer look at the market, oh god, dang, man, yo, just yawning. It's yawning right now, yo. Shit. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not walking and taking no trade. I'm gonna stop and pause and all of that. I'll even say it. I'll be like, hold on, let me look at the market real quick. Yeah, I know you're joking, but I still had to defend myself. I still had to defend my. Still had to defend my shit. Indeed, Rich said our skill has respect built in it. Yes, it does. Yep, indeed. Very good. Other traders do it. Other traders do what? They be walking around trading. Yeah, I don't know what nobody be doing, man. I didn't even know that there was other traders. I'm like, who? Who? We hug the market, not destroy it. Yeah, we gonna be obedient. Not right. He did say hug. Yes, he did. Oh shit. He said we keep social distancing. Yep. Y'all are funny. Oh gosh. He said non-TA traders be running and chasing. Okay. Yeah, I see what you said. He said looking thirsty. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some tea. Yo, did anybody count how many times I yawned? It gotta be like 20. Maybe more. I done yawned so much somebody went to sleep already. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a point, Peleus. He said the mark is a woman, right? Yep, so I ain't mad at you. You wanna hug it? You can hug it. You go ahead and hug her. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I saw something like that somewhere. I don't know where it was. Oh, it was for this girl that was actually coming home from getting chemo. She was in the car, and everybody like they had a little parade. Everybody was like on the sides of the street when she was coming down in the car. I saw that on the news last week. That was nice. Yeah, but anyway, so this topic was really good today. Really good topic. I think we were able to get some valuable information out of it for sure. Oh boy, bid started to itch again. Yeah, yeah, it is in New York. Yep, I think that I actually think yesterday was the largest death toll, but the actual hospitalizations are slowing down. Like it's been doing that for about 4 days now. So each day there's less people being admitted into hospitals and stuff like that. So yeah, you are starting to see a difference just in general. I think there's more people outside also, I'm noticing, but people are also wearing masks. So it's good to see that, you know. And right now too, like allergy season is here too. So it's crazy. It's like it's just a lot of shit going on at the same time. Because now you're going to see people, a lot of people have allergies. You know what I'm saying? So people going to be sneezing and having itchy eyes and, all of that type of shit while this thing is going on at the same time. Nah, nothing in the bed, man. Oh, shit. She said he evicted you from his bed. Oh, shit. That's funny. Rich said the best investment right now is in yourself. Facts. Yep. Yeah, yeah. People with allergies need to stay in the house. Like for real. For real. That's why yesterday I ain't go nowhere. I was just like, all right, I'm going back in the house. I came in the car and I went right back in the house. I was like, I need therapy for this shit. Let me start attacking it. But yeah, that the face steaming that I mentioned, that's a huge help. That's a huge help. Yeah, I'm dog tired right now. I don't know why I'm sleepy like this. Like at this time, this is not usually a time where I be tired, but I know my body. The reason that I feel like this is because I slept good last night. So it's like my body wants to finish that. You know what I'm saying? My body is crazy, yo. It's so crazy how you study your body too. Like your body is separate from you. Your body almost has a mind of its own. You got to study what it does. That shit is crazy. She said I'm laugh snorting. Oh shit. The allergies for me don't make me feel sick. It's like specific things for me. The allergies hit me here. It hits me here and it hits me in my eyes. Like if the pollen count is very high, I feel the burning in my eyes. But one of the ways that I help to mitigate that is not actually being outside. Like you see, I'm in the car. It's so funny because like this is stuff I've always done. Like if I'm in the car, I'm not outside with the elements with the pollen. Cause even like where I'm in an indoor garage. So I don't even park outside. You know what I'm saying? Like when I come outside, I just double park or just be on the street somewhere until I go back. But I'm in an indoor garage, so I don't have all of the pollen and all that shit flying into the car. You know what I'm saying? So inside the car is like safe for me. So I'll get lit just walking to the car. Or just, you know what I'm saying? Like if I step outside real quick and let's say I go to the park, I'll get lit up at the park and the allergies will kick in. So the little bit of time I spend outside, like outdoors with the pollen, boom, that's what it hits me. It's crazy. Yep. But I know yesterday what contributed to that sleep was that face, the steamer. That shit. That's why I said I recommend that because first of all, it relieved everything. All of this was gone. Like I didn't feel nothing. literally. Like I'm starting to feel it now, but when I first came out, I wasn't feeling anything. I'm feeling it a little bit now because I'm outside. But like when I go back in the house, I'm gonna hit the steamer again, just do that, and it's like you just keep doing it until you just feel relief. Then when you feel relief, then you get tired, then you go to bed. Like that shit works. So, and I don't, and I think that it would work not just for like if you suffer from allergies. I think that that's a good idea if you have a cold or a flu or a virus, God forbid. Anything viral or cold or flu-like symptoms, I think that that shit is good because it's heat and it's water and it's going into your nasal. And scientifically, they've already said that viruses can't live in your body at certain temperatures. And also, where viruses tend to live is here. They start here and then it goes into your body. That's how it gets into your lungs. So, like in your nasal cavity, the temperature in there is cooler, and that's where viruses live. So if you ever feeling like you getting sick or you about to get sick, if you do a face steam, that shit is gonna help immediately because it's actually killing whatever viruses you have in here before they go somewhere else in your body. You understand what I'm saying? Viruses move through your body. And I think that depending on what the virus is and what it's capable of doing in your body, that shit attacks different parts of your body, like organs. So when somebody has a pre-existing condition, like let's say your liver's fucked up. Like I'm just saying, I'm just using that as an example. Your liver got issues, your kidneys got issues. When you get a virus, the virus is attacking your organs. And if you don't have the immunities, your antibodies in your body to fight the viruses, it could be one virus, mind you, but the virus keeps replicating in your body when it gets in there. So that shit will attack your organs. If you don't got antibodies built up, like if your immune system is not built up, it can't fight. If it can't fight, it's fucking up your organs. If your organ is already messed up, it's really fucking up your organs. And that's how people go through all different variations of suffering, and some people die because it could have been anything that the virus attacked. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the first line of defense is to keep the shit out of getting into your body. The first place it goes is here. That's why they tell you don't touch your face. When you touch your face, if you got virus on your hand or whatever, and it goes to your face, it can go into your nasal, live, start replicating in there, and then it's trying to work its way down to go into the rest of your body. Preferably, the shit that is running now is trying to go into your lungs. That's why they call it a respiratory virus. It's trying to go into your lungs, and the shit gets in there and causes all type of damage and trouble, especially if you have a pre-existing condition with your lungs. So like some people don't have the means to fight at all, and the shit just runs rampant and causes all type of damage, and it can take you up out of here. And that's what is going on with this particular virus because there is no defense for it yet, as far as a vaccination or even antibodies that they can use from other people, because it hasn't been alive running long enough for them to get that. They haven't been able to pull it and test it and give it time and see what it does. Well, how does it react? How do people respond to it? So they can't just out of nowhere snap their fingers and have a treatment for any of this shit because there hasn't been enough time. Like it's a process that has to go, you know, before they can actually have these things. So, and this is stuff that I just, like I've been just gathering information and learning about shit. But I know everything I just said was factual. Walker, Walker said, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So I'm last on purpose. Yo, shit. That's funny. Yeah. Um, I got you on the face steamer. Is that the one that helps to keep your nasal passages clear? Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Hell yeah. Yep, it definitely does. Yep, I will make sure I get that to you. the full of facts break. Oh shit, yo, y'all funny. Y'all got bad nicknames and shit. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, I got a little boost of energy right now, out of nowhere. Where'd that come from? Like a boost. Like I feel like running. How you go from wanting to go to bed to want to run? What is that? Run down the street, come back. Mula said, I see what the corona did to New York. I usually see cars and people walking everywhere. Yeah, I mean, like in Manhattan is probably the most visible, obvious, where it just looks like, oh shit, there's nobody out here. Because in Manhattan, you have a lot of tourism. People like to go to the city, that come from other places. So it's always people out walking around. When you go to the boroughs, like people are moving around at this point because they have to move around. They're going back and forth to the store. Um, Maybe they go into the park, stuff like that, like to just get some fresh air, stuff like that. Like people still moving around, but people are taking precaution though. Like it's way more people that actually have masks and stuff like that on. Like in the supermarket now, when you go to the supermarket, everybody got masks and gloves on. And that's how it should have been for like mad long time ago. I think that it was too late for that. The response for just for that alone was too late. They should have been like, yo, first of all, if you got when you go to the supermarket, you need a mask and glove. Like they should have just said certain things to put people on deck to do it instead of waiting. It's like they let mad time go by before they started actually responding like it was serious. So during the time that they waited, people was walking around and moving around. That shit was spreading everywhere. It's spreading all over the place. So by the time somebody end up going to the hospital, you see what the incubation period is for the virus. The shit is 14 days. That's a long time. That's a long ass time. So now you decide to start testing, and now out of nowhere, it's like, oh, it's all of these people coming saying that they feel sick. Yeah, look at the time. Look at the time that went by. That's a long time. That means that symptoms can come at any time during that window. And not only that, what's to say that somebody might have had it already and then got it again? You don't know that. Somebody could have had that shit months ago and then got it again. So I try not to think about it, man. It's just crazy. I try not to think about that because it's a little upsetting, a little bit. All night observation. Now I was knocked out last night, man. I literally slept 8 hours. I see what it was. I did the face steamer before I came outside. I shouldn't have did that. That shit, when you do the face steamer, it makes you tired because it relieves your nasal and all of this gets relief. And it's like, then that makes you want to go lay down and go to sleep because it's gonna be a good sleep. So I think that's what really did it. It put me over the top. Yep. Well, Ben, I believe that, but I wear a mask anyway. I'ma still wear a mask. I'm mask up for now. If any, yeah, if I added anything, I probably would add what's the thing? Um, menthol. I would add menthol if anything, because menthol is good for opening up your nasal and stuff. Naps before training, sometimes, not all the time. I would say 1 out of 10 days, I'll take a nap. So like 10% of the time, I'll take a nap. All other times, I'll be up all day. Like my normal sleep pattern, at the most I sleep overnight is 3 to 4 hours. And then I'll take intermittent power naps during the day. Like I'll do an hour, like an hour here, an hour there, like that. Yeah, it is crazy, man. But listen, that first of all, the coronavirus is real. Make no mistake about it. People are dying from that shit. People are dying from it. Um, for many people, you don't know anybody personally that either died from it or that has it or that's being affected by it. So you might not think that. But when somebody you know gets it, or somebody you know, God forbid, passes away as a result of having it, then you be like, oh shit. So that's why I never, even from the beginning, when I first started hearing about it, I never dismissed it like, this is just some other shit that they doing again. I didn't do that because first of all, I didn't have enough information to know anything. And I'm like, it's way too early to be able to tell. You don't know what it is. We just don't know. So you got to wait and see. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to hear more and more. It's getting closer and closer and closer. Like, oh, this person knows this person and they got it. Their whole family got it. I'm hearing that now. Like, yo, all of them have it. Baby got it with pneumonia in the hospital. Like these are people that I know. Little baby that we saw. What is this? April? I think the last time we saw that baby was early March. Just saw the baby. Baby's in the hospital with pneumonia. From this. The shit is real. So, that's one thing that I always make sure that I don't do. I'm never dismissive of anything because until you in a situation, you ain't gonna know for yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to withhold any type of opinion about what's going on until you get more information. And that's what I've been trying to do the whole time. Just like I didn't put a mask on right away. But when I started to think more about, like, well, what if they didn't tell us and this shit actually has been already moving around and everybody's moving around like it's all good and nothing is going on. You know what? I don't like that. This is me. This is how my thought process was. It's the same reason why I took my kids out of school before they closed the schools. I didn't wait for them to close the school. As soon as I started realizing that this shit could be what they were saying it is, I was like, they ain't going back to school. Fuck that. They ain't going back to school. I don't give a shit. Even my wife was like, well, what? But they got to go to school. What are we gonna do? No, they're not going to school. Period. They staying home. Took them out of school, and that was it. Then I started again. Same thing. It was a gradual process. Nobody had to tell me to put a mask on. Nobody definitely had to tell me to sanitize and do the shit I normally am used to doing. Nobody had to tell me to do this. I always do this. Nobody had to tell me to do social distancing. I'm the king of that shit. But for me, it just became amplified. It's like, all right, stay over there, motherfucker. Like keep your distance for real, because if what they're saying this shit does, and then as more information becomes available, it's like, oh snap, damn. Now you thinking about like, damn, I just was over there and talking to this person, and over here you walking around just, and like in New York City, the density of the population here is very high. It's millions of people walking around every day. It's cars every fucking where. It's people everywhere. So it's like, for you to not contract it is damn near a fucking miracle. Like, you really got to be away from everybody for real to not get this. Because people is everywhere. It's people everywhere you go. It's somebody touched some shit. You go put money in the meter barehanded. You got to touch it. You go into the gas station to pump your gas. You type in your PIN to pay for your gas. You touching shit. You at the supermarket. You touching the keypad. You at the supermarket. You touching the boxes. You touching the meat. You picked up the meat and put it back. You looked at it and I don't like how this one looked. You put it back. Think about that. How much shit do people touch all the time? All day, every day. Now, mind you, so when you think about that and you like, all right, let's go back. So you telling me that this shit was already moving around and people was already doing that? All right, so everybody got it. This is my thinking. I'm like, well, if that's the case, everybody got the shit. So that's how I acted. I acted as if everybody got it. But that's just me. That is just me. King of social distancing. Oh shit. Yep. Yeah, I don't be giving a shit what nobody think about the mask. I remember when we first was putting them on, I was like, you better put your mask on. I don't give a shit. Put it on. So what's up, Dickie? It varies. Usually I try to come on like between two and three, but sometimes it could be as late as 3:30. I think today I came on like around 3:30, something like that. What? Yo, my shit is like real. These is real gray hairs. I talk about them all the time, and I'm not dying it either. It is what it is. But that's funny. This the first time that you noticing? She like, oh shit, Mark is an old ass man. Yep. My grades is my glory. That's what my grandmother used to say. She'd be like, your grades is your glory. Yep, I'm woofing. I don't give a shit. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, I can't get my shit cut, so forget it. Just whatever. But I actually did. I thought about getting some clippers. I might still do it. If I get clippers, I'm good at actually lining up my goatee. I'm very good at that. I can make this look very neat by myself. I don't need the barber for that. But I don't be feeling like doing that. That's like that was my main thing for just going to the barber all the time anyway, because I don't feel like doing it. So I'm like, I'm not cutting my shit no more. I'm good. I just go to the barber. Yep. That's crazy how you just seeing it. It must be the sweater, the contrast from the gray hoodie. I'm like, how you don't see? These shits is mad long too. These joints is mad long. All in here. I got them. I got them up here. Yeah, I got grays, man. Oh, nice, Nikki. Nice. Oh, you talking? Which video was it? It was a vlog or it was a live? I don't even know where we was talking about that at. To be honest, I don't even know what video it was. But he said yesterday's video about following your dreams and trading. Trading makes it possible. Were we talking about that on the live? We might have been talking about that on the live, actually. Okay. What? Walk is funny. He's like, well, when the hell we gonna get to the topic? He says, say guys, what's the best market to trade during an epidemic? We did touch on it, Walker, though. We did touch on it though. A little bit. So it makes me look distinguished. Much appreciated. What I like some people gray makes them look older. I don't think it makes me look older. I think it does give me a distinguished look though. I agree. Shawnee said this is going to create a bunch of new participants in the market. That's what I'm hoping for. Yep. Yeah, that's your soul glow. Oh yeah, yesterday we did talk about that too. Venture capital. Yep. So Nikki said skills that will be valuable after the pandemic. Okay, yeah. So actually, it was on both. It was on the live, and I did a vlog talking about it too. So maybe it was the vlog that you saw. Was I in the park on the phone? That's the video you talking about, Nikki? Or was I in the car? The one in the park with the phone? Okay. Yeah, because I was able to actually focus. That's actually why I be doing the vlogs too. Because on the live stream, we get totally off track and start talking about other shit. But when I look at the title of the live stream, then when I vlog, I have something to actually focus on. The live stream was 2 hours, yeah. Oh, this needs to charge. Hold on. Yo, this phone right here be putting in work. This phone right here don't play no games. That shit puts work in. Oh, so silky smooth. Oh wow, Nikki, you work for FedEx? So what is that like? And where are you? What city are you in? FedEx Ground. Okay. So that's like the kind of long trucks with the packages, right? Trucks, but out of Harrisburg and Denver now. Okay, so you in Colorado. So what's your experience like? Like how what y'all doing out there? Y'all have masks and gloves and everything on? No. What? Yo, Nikki, get a mask, man. Hard to find what? A mask? Take a t-shirt and or a scarf. Yeah, like no, I'm serious. I don't give a shit what it is. Take it and wrap and cover all of this. All of it. Just take precaution, man, cuz you out. You if you working for FedEx, that means you out. Like you touching a bunch of shit, first of all, and you come into contact with people. So you just want to be precautious, man. Right, but see now, remember that you cannot have any symptoms at all, and you might have the shit. So that means if you're not covered up, you can give it to somebody else too. You might like you if you asymptomatic, you can have it, not be sick, but still pass it along to other people. So you want to definitely cover up. Yeah, y'all are wilding out, man. Y'all are bugging out. You gotta cover up, man. Jelani, you peeped that, right? He's ill because there's a pole right here. And that's why he had to come in like that. You saw he came in mad hard, right? And then back then, yeah. Jelani peeped that. I saw him. I saw him at the corner of my eye. Yeah, Jelani's funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all be all in the background looking at shit. Yo, crocodile squirrel brains, man. I know, I appreciate that though. You always be looking out. Yep. Yeah, he did his thing. Yep. And he really didn't have to do all of that, but I think that he did that because he probably just naturally got skill. But he got mad room even behind him because there's no car behind him. So he had like plenty of room behind him to not even have to do all of that. And then I guess when y'all looking at it too, it looked like they mad close to me. It just looks that way. He's not that close though. Y'all are funny though. Oh shit. I don't know what that is, Shahara. It's like medicine. It be the base. She ain't even make it 20. She ain't even make it past 20 minutes. Oh man. Yeah, yesterday's training was hard though. That was a good training. I think who got unmuted? Lewis. Lewis got unmuted. Yeah, definitely all the base. Yep. Oh, you was on the couch. You probably was wrapped up. If you wrapped up, it's a wrap. Once you wrap up and you tuck it, you tuck that blanket, it's over. It's a wrap. She said you had your whoopee. Oh man. Oh man. So I just be rocking y'all to sleep, huh? Mm. She said she wasn't the burrito, but she was leaning. Oh snap. Yeah, y'all are funny. And it probably, I mean, I'm sure it got a lot to do with the time too, because it's at nighttime. So you're already trying to stay up, fighting that sleep. Yeah, but sleep will get you. It'll win. Yo, y'all be going to sleep. That's crazy. So I know what y'all be doing now when y'all not talking. Uh huh. Yo, Lulu was mad greedy, yo. That's all she be thinking about is food. That's not all she think about, but just 98% of the time. And she like to eat portions throughout the day. She one of those. She eats portions all day. Yeah, right. Yep. She keep her metabolism up that way. Yep. Yeah, she better watch it though. Like you don't stay small eating like that. You better chillax. Told her stop messing with that bread. And she loved that hoagie bread with the sesame seeds on it. Lulu was about Lulu's like 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". So that's kind of short, right? But it seemed like that's like the average female height. It seemed like it, but I can't really tell because there's a lot of women that's short, and then there's a lot of women that be kind of tall. So that's why I'm calling her average because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's average, but that's about her height. She's like 5'6", 5'7". And she got long legs. Like her legs are long. So the way that her torso and her legs are long, even though she's not tall. Something happened to the audio? Hello? Audio went out? Oh, okay. That might have been you then. Oh, yeah. See, you're gonna mess around and get chunky messing with that bread. Warming up the bread and putting butter on it. Belly said, I like to smell warm bread because my hips don't lie. You better believe it. Them hips tell the truth. Like, hey now, you're an all-star. Yeah, bread. Yo, bread is dangerous, man. Yo, bread is like kryptonite for ladies. Yo, Shadi is funny. Shadi is like, let me shoot my. He's like, let me shoot my shot. All this bread talk. Yo, let me get out of here. Yo, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. I'm actually gonna do the vlog now, and then I go back in the house and chill. So I will see y'all on training tonight. Everybody else, I'll see y'all mañana. Deuces.